example, pointing to a tree, a person says, "Look at that tree. Do you see the fruit hanging on that branch? If you eat it, you will attain immortality." Then what we should do is climb the tree, pick the fruit, and eat it. If instead we hold on to the person's finger, we will never be able to enjoy the fruit. This is akin to clinging to the words of the scriptures, rather than grasping the spiritual principles to which they point. Just as one sucks the juice from the sugar cane and spits out the stalk, the religious leaders should encourage their followers to imbibe the essence of religion, which is spirituality, and not give overimportance to the external aspects. Unfortunately, today many are eating the stalk and spitting out the essence. The power of religion lies in spirituality. Spirituality is the cement that fortifies the edifice of society. Practicing religion and living life without assimilating spirituality is the same as constructing a tower by simply piling up bricks without ever using any cement. It will easily crumble. Religious faith without spirituality becomes lifeless, like a part of the body cut off from the flow of circulation. The energy of an atom can be used to either create or to destroy. We can use it to generate electricity for the benefit of the world. We can also produce an atomic bomb that destroys everything. The choice is ours. Imbibing the spiritual aspect of religion is like generating electricity from the atom, whereas religion, devoid of a spiritual perspective, will lead to grave danger. Even in olden times, the caste system and the other socio-religious divisions existed in various cultures. Back then, such divisions were out in the open for one and all to see. Today, on the other hand, we speak as if we were extremely aware of the importance for religious unity and equality, but within us, hatred and the desire for revenge continue to rage. In olden times, the problems were predominantly on the gross level, but now they are on the subtle level, and for that very reason, they are more powerful and pervasive. I'm reminded of a story. There was a notorious criminal in a city. Every day at 7 p.m., he would come and loiter at a particular street corner where he would accost and insult the women and young girls who passed by. Out of fear, no woman would pass that way after sunset. They would hide behind the closed doors of their houses. Several years passed like this, and then one day, the criminal suddenly died. However, even after the criminal died, the women of that area still remained indoors after sunset. Perplexed, some people inquired as to why no one would venture outside. The women responded, "When he was alive, we could see him with our own eyes. Then we knew when and where he was standing. But now, it is his ghost that is assaulting us. So now he can attack us anywhere, any time. Being subtle, he is now more powerful and pervasive too." Similar is the case with today's socio-religious divisions. In fact, religion is a constraint created by humans. At birth, we had no conditioning or limitations regarding religion or language. These have been taught to us, conditioning us over time. Just as a small plant needs a fence, this conditioning is necessary to a certain extent. Once a seedling grows into a tree, it transcends the fence. Similarly, we must be able to go beyond our religious conditioning and become unconditional. There are three things that make a human humane: intense desire to know the meaning and depth of life through discriminative thinking, the miraculous ability to give love, and the power to be joyful and to give joy to others. Religion should help people realize all three of these. Only then will religion and humans become complete. While great souls give importance to spiritual values, their followers often give more importance to institutions and organizations. As a result, the very religions that were meant to spread peace and tranquility by threading people together on the garland of love have become the cause of war and conflict. Due to our ignorance and limited perspective, we are confining the great souls within the tiny cages of religion. In their name, we have locked ourselves inside the prison of the ego and have proceeded to inflate our egos and fight with one another. If this continues, understanding and collaboration will forever remain a mirage. Once, two men on a bicycle built for two were trying to ascend a steep hill. Though they struggled with all their might, they traveled only a short distance. Tired and weary, at one point they got off the bicycle to rest. Out of breath and covered in sweat, The man riding in front said, "What a hill! No matter how hard we pedal, we're not getting anywhere. I'm beat and my back is killing me." Hearing this, the man riding in back said, "Hey, buddy, you think you're tired? If I hadn't kept the brake on the whole time, we would have slid all the way back down." Consciously or unconsciously, this is what we are doing today in the name of mutual understanding and collaboration. We don't open our hearts due to the deep-rooted distrust we have for each other. In reality, the principles of love, compassion, and unity are at the heart of all religious teachings. Christianity says, "Love thy neighbor as thyself." Hinduism says, we should pray that others may have what we want for ourselves. Islam says, if your enemy's donkey falls ill, you must take care of it. Judaism says, hating one's neighbor is equal to hating oneself. Though expressed in different ways, the principle conveyed here is the same. The import of all these sayings is that, as the same soul or Atman abides in all things, we must see and serve all as one. It is people's distorted intellect that makes them interpret these principles in a limited way. I remember a story. Once a renowned artist painted a picture of an enchanting young woman. Whoever saw the painting fell in love with her. Some of them asked the painter if the woman was his beloved. When he replied, no, each one of them adamantly insisted on marrying her and wouldn't allow anyone else to do so. They insisted, "We want to know where to find this beautiful lady." The painter told them, "I'm sorry, but actually I've never seen her. She has no nationality, no religion, nor language. What you see in her is not the beauty of an individual either. I simply gave eyes, a nose, and a form to the beauty I beheld within me." But none of them believed the painter's words. They angrily accused him, saying, "You're lying to us. You just want to make her your own." The painter calmly told them, "No, please don't take this painting at surface level. Even if you search all over the world, you won't find her, yet she is the quintessence of all beauty." Nonetheless, ignoring the words of the painter, the people became infatuated with the paint and the painting. In their intense desire to possess the young woman, they quarreled and fought with each other, and finally perished.